Chris, we did I got a prostate exam on camera. And
on camera?
On camera. My real doctor really did it on camera. And yeah, it really makes you sit up and take notice. Not long ago, my foundation gave a work ethic scholarship to a guy named John Fitzpatrick. John wanted to become a heavy equipment operator. He applied to West Coast Training Center up in Washington State. The program there is pretty extensive, and it ain't cheap. I personally reviewed John's scholarship application. It was perfect. His sweat pledge essay was fantastic. His video was amazing. His references were impeccable. In fact, John Fitzpatrick was one of the best applicants we've ever seen. There was just one problem. John Fitzpatrick was a convict, still behind bars. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. Nobody's ever applied for a work ethic scholarship from prison, but this guy did, and his application was terrific. So we double-checked his references, which included glowing endorsements from prison guards, as well as the warden. Everybody loved the guy. He wasn't just a model prisoner. He was a man who was genuinely anxious to get his life back on track. A guy who wanted to fill one of the many jobs that my foundation is focused on filling. In short, John Fitzpatrick was the embodiment of the sweat pledge. So we gave him a scholarship. Well, some people were upset. People who believed that work ethic scholarship should be reserved for those who have never broken the law. I get it. Jail time looks very bad on a resume, and it looks bad on a scholarship application too. The question is, why is it on either? I mean, why do we force former offenders to check the box every time they apply for a job? What's the point in paying your debt to society if society never forgives the loan? Recidivism rates are through the roof today. 76% of offenders wind up back in jail within 5 years of their release. Unless we're willing to lock up every criminal forever, the real question becomes, what's best for society? I mean, who would you rather live next to? A former convict who has a useful skill and a full-time job, or a former convict with no skill, no prospects, and no hope of reassimilating? I believe John Fitzpatrick is a product of the choices he's made, but I don't think his past choices should define him for the rest of his life. He's paid his debt to society, and I believe his new choices will lead to better circumstances. In fact, I'm kind of counting on it. I believe I'm the product of my choices, not my circumstances. I'll never blame anyone for my shortcomings or the challenges I face, and I'll never accept the credit for something I didn't do.
A little much, so it is kind of
A little
sending
tilty.
you.
He's a cockeyed optimist.
So if I angle this way a little bit, so something like this, and then more like that,
That makes it worse.
Yeah. I don't think you.
something like this, like this.
What? Can you face the gray thing?
Now we have a shot.